Hi, everyone. Welcome to NetSuite Now on Air with our social impact session entitled Unlock the Value of NetSuite with Pro Bono. So today we're actually joined by two lovely people. One is from our customer, Project Propel. She will be introduced to you in further details in a while. And of course, our general manager for SAN here at Oracle NetSuite, Peter Kwek. So, of course, before I go ahead and turn you over to these people, I'd like to give you an overview about our program, Oracle NetSuite Social Impact. You see, here at NetSuite, we don't just want businesses to achieve their mission. We have the same mission vision to nonprofits and social enterprises. And this has been part of the DNA of the company since early on. And so through the Social Impact Program, Oracle NetSuite provides a suite of cloud software built for nonprofits and to, of course, to improve the operations of these organizations that we support. And so we actually have three pillars in this program. The first pillar there is the suite donation pillar. This is us donating our software to eligible nonprofits and social enterprises. And currently, we're able to support over 2,000 organizations globally, accounting for over 100 million of NetSuite software donation to these organizations of different sizes. They may be small organizations, mid-sized, or even large organizations. The second pillar is, of course, our Suite Pro Bono pillar. This is us trying to match the employee skill sets to the different pro bono projects that these organizations apply to. And currently, we're able to deliver over 400 projects on a quarterly, on an annual basis, accounting for over 7,000 hours dedicated to our nonprofit customers. The third pillar is the suite capacity pillar. This is us trying to provide training interventions, workshops to the organizations that we support in order for them to really expand their use of the software. And so we're really able to support these organizations through this program. And we hope that you're able to help us increase our footprints by referring organizations to us.
Whether a nonprofit is helping a local community or providing international outreach to address global causes, one thing is certain: the business of running a nonprofit is complex. Many nonprofits are forced to run a myriad of disparate business applications and rely on spreadsheets. Typically, they lack affordable tools that are purpose-built to meet their unique needs. That's why Oracle NetSuite created its Social Impact Program. It's a suite of cloud software and services built specifically for nonprofits trying to improve operations and grow their mission. The three pillars of the program include Suite Donation, NetSuite's base donation and solution activation built for the nonprofit sector. Suite Pro Bono, which partners nonprofit clients with NetSuite employees to solve challenges of any kind and helps an organization learn to use NetSuite more effectively. Finally, Suite Capacity delivers ongoing training that helps nonprofits use NetSuite to achieve greater impact. From small, volunteer-based organizations to global NGOs, Oracle NetSuite Social Impact is here to help nonprofits grow and change the world.
And so, of course, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you or turn you over to our general manager for ASEAN here at Oracle NetSuite. He's one of the strong supporters of the program. And of course, our ambassador, Mr. Peter Kwek.
Thank you, Mario. Great to be part of this session and to highlight the importance of social impact at NetSuite and how we are committed to helping organizations of all sizes grow and change the world with our technology. I would now like to introduce Amanda Barizo, COO from ProjectPropel, a NetSuite nonprofit customer based in the Philippines. ProjectPropel is just one example of more than 2,000 organizations that are changing lives using NetSuite technology. I'm thrilled to have Amanda share her insights on how our Suite Pro Bono program has helped her use the technology to accelerate growth. Amanda, maybe you can start by telling us more about yourself and your organization.
Hi, thanks, Mario and Peter, for the introduction and for allowing Project Propel the opportunity to speak about our experience with NetSuite Pro Bono. My name is Amanda Barizo. As Peter mentioned, I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Project Propel.
The mission of Project Propel is to enrich vulnerable populations through education, health promotion, and sustainable livelihood opportunities, while nurturing respect for our Earth. We've been here in the Philippines since 2013, and we practice a really integrated approach to development because we believe that this approach really fuels sustainable positive change in these communities. So we have four programs, the Eco Gardens, Eco Wings, Eco Farms, and Eco Bricks. Each of these programs has an environmental aspect to it, while also improving the health of the entire community. And feel free to check out our website, www.projectpropel.org, to learn more about our programs.
Amanda, you recently participated in the Buildathon for Good in September, hosted by the social impact team at NetSuite. Have you done one before? What was the experience like?
The experience was very positive overall. We found that it was very well delivered and well organized. We learned a lot, definitely. And also, one of the unexpected positives of the session was really getting to know the other organizations that are using NetSuite and learning from the problems that they had and how they solved them with the NetSuite Pro Bono teams. And when they presented at the end of the session, it was just a real learning experience and also a good networking experience, I found.
Great, nice to hear that. I understand that the Buildathon was primarily around dashboards, but you also work on expense and donation reports. Can you tell us more about the challenges your team wanted to solve at the beginning of the Buildathon?
Definitely, Peter. So we had been successfully using NetSuite for some time, entering all of our financial data, our expenses, our income, and it was going really well. We'd also been using the pre-formatted reports available through the platform. However, with the Buildathon for Good, we really wanted to address some of the customized reports and customized KPIs that we wanted on, for example, the CEO's dashboard. So through the Buildathon for Good, we were able to tackle that with a specialized group of pro bono experts that was really tailored to meet us where we were with our limited expertise and go through the problem together and work it out. And at the end of the session, as I said before, we all presented and we actually achieved the goals that we had set at the beginning.
It sounds like a lot of work for your organization. You must have been adequately ready for a project like this. I also hear that you participated in pro bono projects with NetSuite team. Those projects are different, of course, from the Buildathon, as they are done over a period of time, not one day like
Mhm.
the Buildathon. Can you talk us through more about these projects and what they're covering?
Yeah. So how did we prepare for the Buildathon and the pro bono projects? Basically, we were introduced or invited by our NetSuite account manager if the interest was there and if we were willing to participate. And usually, when these invitations come in, we give a positive response right away, and we would like to participate. So with the Buildathon, there was a scoping document, and I think they used the scoping document with the pro bono projects as well. So internally, Project Propel met with our team and discussed really where our limits were as far as expertise. Could we achieve this? And we filled out that scoping document and sent it to the pro bono team. Um, After that, there were a few meetings, depending on how complex the problem was, to go over those goals. The pro bono team really showed us what was realistic to do in that period of time. And it was very personalized and interactive. So they shared their screens, walked us through the processes, and made sure we were able to also do it ourselves. So it was a learning process, very helpful.
Great, nice to hear
Um,
that. Yep, go on, Amanda.
yeah, and the just to talk a little bit about the other pro bono projects that we've been involved in is helping us set up our inventory system, because we do have a livelihood program where we have to keep track of inventory, as well as GIK donations that we receive. So that's all now kept track in the inventory system. And we also had a pro bono project focusing on our marketing campaigns. So really getting those marketing campaigns to our donors and our customers, so they know what's going on and where their money is going to.
Nice to hear that. Obviously, all these projects and slow involves the technical skills, and the level of technical skills varies across nonprofits, as does the complexity of the types of challenges they have. Can you tell us through your organization experience, what is it like, your skills, and the needs related to the pro bono project?
In our organization, really the technical expertise varies from very little to moderate. Myself being the database administrator, I do have some experience with financial management platforms, and database development. So that was really helpful when talking to the pro bono team. But when they also communicated with the rest of the team during the build-a-thon, they made sure the language was appropriate to each one. Um, so really, what we found is they really met us where we were, and they walked us through where the knowledge gaps were and helped us solve the problems that were presented.
Great, good to hear that. A lot of these social impact as well as nonprofits, they like to really understand a bit more about what the pro bono team can do. So, in your case, how did the support from the pro bono team help your organization, and what were the benefits? Amanda, maybe you'll tell us a little bit more about how did the support from the pro bono team help your organization and the benefits.
Well, the support from the pro bono team really helped us ascertain, first of all, what was feasible, because some of us maybe had some high expectations that we can magically do this and that, but they really grounded us with what was feasible for that time bound project. And they also set up samples for us, showed us how to go through the process, make sure we understood all that, um, make sure we understood the steps and that we could perform it on our own, and made themselves available afterwards. So that was something that we thought was really positive. Even if we were stuck somewhere along the way, a few days later, we could shoot one of them an email, and they answered us right away and were very helpful with that.
So we earlier talked about a build-a-thon for good and the pro bono projects as well at length. Now, these are the stuff that the NetSuite actually help, non-profit. And in this case, these two programs, how did it kind of impact the way you work among your team?
So it impacted it in a great way. First of all, it really improved our efficiency overall, by showing us how to automate processes that we were doing manually. Um, let's see. Second of all, they really helped us improve our transparency with our donors, with upper management, and with the board of directors, by enabling us to send out automatic reports, and so forth and so on. And overall, as an organization, and most importantly, we were able to spend more time on the field, working with people and working with communities rather than poring over spreadsheets and numbers. So it really made a huge impact and has continues to make a huge impact with Project Propel.
All right, great. Now, it's not always the easiest decision when your organizations are strapped so thin with resources, staff, and time. Now, what advice would you give other organizations that are either thinking about NetSuite pro bono programs or other types of skill-based support? What would you say to them?
I would say to definitely go for it. Use the pro bono experts and participate in the build-a-thons as they become available. In the long run, it is a huge time saver, when the experts are really the ones that walk you through everything and you're not having to click through and try to figure it out yourselves. Um, And as I said before, it was an overall very positive experience. The experts were so helpful, obviously very skilled, but also very realistic on, what they could provide and as to the projects we were to pursue.
Great to hear that you're really supportive of this, and Pro Bono has been a tremendous resource for Project Propel. Now, thank you, Amanda, really for your time. I understand that you really hit, where you are in Bicol, hit by a recent typhoon, and struggling at the right time to really talk with us. Thank you for your time, Amanda. Really, thank you so much for sharing your insights today and your journey with NetSuite. Any last words from you, Amanda?
Thank you also, Peter and Mariel, and to all of NetSuite Social Impact and the Pro Bono experts. It truly has made a great impact for our very small organization. And as I said before, it's going to be a foundation for us as we continue to grow as an organization and work outside the Philippines and to other countries in the region. So thank you very much.
All right. Take care, Amanda. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Peter. And of course, Amanda, for really gracing your time with us today. So, in summary, really, a Sweet Pro Bono pillar of social impact is really there to really help these organizations improve their use of the software. It's not really a replacement for the professional services that's being offered, but it's really out there to really help these organizations with really small size projects and really help them to be better with their use of the software, and they're able also to be connected with experts in the different fields in how they use the software. So again, thank you so much for joining us in today's session. So I hope you find this session very helpful.